Does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butter Burger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. The following is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. Video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com.
Good morning, sports fans. Welcome to the Cheap Seats on WLCN 96.3 FM, broadcasting live from Copper and Oak on this gloomy, snowy Saturday morning. And joining us this morning, we got Joe Ryan, Lloyd Kirby, Jim Ash, and Coach Neil Alexander making his season debut. Coach, another classic Glenwood-Lincoln game last night. 26-16. We said on air the first team to 25 is going to win, and luckily we had 26, and Glenwood only has 16. The good thing about that, it's not helping your offensive numbers, but it's really going to help your defensive average. You only give up 16 points.
Yeah, and coming into the year, one of the things we wanted to do was increase our offense, and last night didn't help any. Year in, year out, that's a tough gym to shoot in. Those rims are not forgiving. Even we struggled at the free throw line last night, JV and varsity. Yeah, it's a hard place to shoot and play, but you don't tell the kids that because you go in there
right.
And we hit enough there. In the third quarter, start of the fourth quarter to get us a 6-point lead, and that really. The 6-point lead last night felt like a 25-point lead.
Absolutely. And, every possession was just, crucial. I thought Tate All had some big threes in the first half that really got us going a little bit. And, the game plan going in obviously was they're going to stick their best defender on Komnick, and he kind of got beat up last night, and the refs were letting them get away with it.
Well,
it's not just the refs we had last night. It's just across the board in the state of Illinois. And I just wonder if it's all over. But if you want more offensive output, you have to get a flow into the game and not let them just physically hang on you and do that. High school kids are not NBA players where they're stronger and their skill level is so high. You got high school kids that just can't play that way. And if you want more points on the board, it's going to have to start with, opening up the offense to where the kids could move freely instead of people just hanging on people. And that's just my opinion.
Yeah, and I thought, speaking of defense, our defense looked really good last night. Obviously, we went over to Rochester last Tuesday, and not the outcome that you were wanting, but I was the message Wednesday, Thursday that you guys have to toughen up because you're going to go up against another physical Glenwood team on Friday, and I tell you, they responded. Their defense was fantastic last night.
Yeah, and we have spent more time at the defensive end. It's like we said, or I said earlier, we're trying to improve our offense to be able to score some points, and then we've neglected our defense. Well, after Tuesday night, we felt, well, we better get our defense in line, and I thought the kids done an outstanding job. The Reed kid last night from Chatham was an excellent shooter.
Yeah.
The only one he hit was about a 35-footer.
And I think it was
key.
Well, who was the one that hit the one in the corner where Comnick hit it out right to him and they scored it?
That was the one. They hit it out. No, that was 24.
Okay. Ostermeyer.
Yeah.
Sophomore, another really good shooter.
I mean, they were all sophomores. 2 seniors and the rest were sophomores.
Yeah. I didn't realize.
Their future is really, really good.
Well, something kind of neat in the JV game was Casey Reed and Greg coaching against each other, and obviously they played at ISU together.
Yeah, they were teammates.
Yeah,
that was pretty cool.
And I didn't realize that his son was a sophomore.
His son's a shooter.
Yeah, well, he was a pretty good shooter back in the day too.
Yeah.
But that was kind of neat. But yeah, anytime we go to Glenwood, it's you know what kind of game you're going to get, and that's exactly what it was last night.
Yeah, and I'm not even sure a shot clock would have helped it out any.
No.
So, but we are looking forward to playing them with a shot clock.
And is that a set in stone deal for next year? I know JV, they're all playing with the shot clock now just to kind of get used to it.
Well, most of our games we're trying to play with the shot clock, with the exception of our conference games. Mm-hmm. Simply because not all schools have the shot clock in yet, and Springfield won't have one in because they're playing in their old gym while they're building their new one. So they're not going to put a shot clock in their old gym to tear down. So
holiday tournament, you'll have it?
Yes. Yeah. Well, we've played down at Collinsville. This will be the 3rd year we've played with a shot clock. And then we've played the last, 2 years here at ours with the shot clock. And
you like it?
I love it.
Did you know you were going to like it, or did you kind of work your way into it? Because I thought when it first came out, everybody was kind of
the first thing, everybody said, I wasn't a defensive, when I played, I wasn't a defensive guy. So I didn't like playing defense and, with a shot
Does
clock.
anyone?
No. But the defense wins championship. But anyway, playing 35 seconds, when teams were holding the ball usually it was the first start the game, they would hold it and pass it for a minute and a half, and it just kills the game right from the beginning. So now then you're
for the fans
to play.
too.
Yeah, exactly. And right now you've got a bunch of 35-second games in there.
Yeah, well, last night, maybe having a shot clock may be a little different outcome because the Railers able to eat a lot of that time off the clock last night. When you got that lead, a 6-point lead or whatever it was, try to take the air out of the ball. And then on Glenwood's side, they were eating a lot of time off the clock too, but not by choice, just because our defense was on it.
I would agree. I thought they had a hard time finding a shot, and late in the fourth quarter, they couldn't find a shot, and he had to take a timeout just to figure something out. And I thought we played hard. I thought we moved the way we should. One of the things that we've been hammering the guys on is follow the game plan. I mean, Coach Greg spends a lot of time on film and putting together a scouting report, and sometimes I wonder if the guys even know and listen to what but they sure did last night, and we covered what we needed to and played the way we needed to.
Absolutely.
I was going to ask if you wanted to run back through the season a little bit since you haven't been on, and just tell us about what's been going on.
Well, I think we've been off to a good start. Tuesday night was a bump. I thought that we had a good opportunity. And don't get me wrong, Rochester's going to be a good basketball team. But those kids just come off the football field, 2 weeks ago? And we felt like if we were going to catch Rochester, we had them at the perfect time. And speaking of hard gyms to play in, Rochester's is another one. The newer gyms just don't have an atmosphere. You think, and you go up to Normal West and all these new gyms.
No character.
No character. I think we're all spoiled because of Roy S. And it's just a great place to play.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it is. It's among, like West Frankfurt's gym and stuff.
Yeah, you got the Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Quincy, Rock Island.
Quincy's a cool gym.
Those are cool gyms to play in, and the new gyms just don't have that feeling.
Yeah, absolutely. But so far, I think a very successful start to the season.
Yep.
Record-wise.
Yeah, the only 2 losses were. What's up with all these road games in a row?
I don't know.
I mean,
we talked to the athletic director.
I can't tell you the last time we played at Roy S. Well, back at the Thanksgiving tournament, which was supposed to be made up today, but unfortunately Mother Nature doesn't want us to play Belleville West. But he was just buzzing me on the phone, the AD from Belleville. They're not getting any snow down there. I think it's just right around Springfield and north. But, our superintendent's very conservative. He's not going to take a risk of bringing somebody up here. And with the prediction, I think he told me we're supposed to have somewhere around
5 to 8
early afternoon, and they would be traveling in it. And he said, well, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I mean,
he doesn't always look after our kids. He looks at the whole picture, and, I'm kind of thankful for that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 2-hour drive for them. I mean, if it was something a little closer, maybe get it in. But, you're putting those kids on a school bus and risking. And if something would happen, that would just be tragic.
Just what would happen if you would be coming up and all of a sudden the bus driver says, hey, it's getting too bad. We can get to Springfield, but
I mean, it's better safe than sorry.
Will you keep trying to make it up?
Yeah, we're going to try, and I think he's got some dates that we're going to discuss, and hopefully here next day or two we'll have a make-up date. We really want to get it done. It's a championship game of our Eaton tournament. You asked Joe what about the start of the season. We started out 3-0 in our tournament and was scheduled to play Belleville West in the championship game. They're also 3-0. We're 3-0 at that time. I think both of us have had a loss or two. I think they've lost once. They beat Belleville East last night, which was, as a coach, you wanted to play them after a big rivalry game. It'd been a good night for us, but we'll figure it out and hopefully get it to be able to get that game in.
Well, was it the first game that we just didn't look so good, and all of a sudden we were down and then came roaring back?
Yeah.
Was that the first game? Which I thought showed they all kind of got together, and here they came. Got the jitters out.
We were down, I think, up 11 points, and kids fought back. It was, we'd get it down to 2 or 3, and boom, and go back to 10, 2 or 3, back to 10. And then all of a sudden we got over we took the lead, and then we got up 6 or 8, and then we were able to hang on. So it's a fun group.
still a young season, Coach. Obviously, a lot of things to work on, but right now you got to be pleased where you're at. You're sitting at 5-2. Obviously, you want some of those games back where you feel you didn't play your best. But I think these kids, you've said it before after the games, that they're fun to watch, and they're just going to improve as the season goes on. And and we got some kids hurt on the bench that haven't even got to play yet. So you're not really deep. I think you're one man off the bench, and bring on McKinney. You bring him in. But yeah, I mean, you're playing with 6 guys every night, and it's it's a long season, and you want to try to keep them as fresh as possible.
Yeah, we got some injuries and things, and we're going to start getting some of them back. Hunter Clark would be back tonight, but he, with the snow, it's not going to happen. And then, Preston Short broke his shoulder or his collarbone, and probably first part of the year we'll expect to get him back. So, we'll get some added depth there, and hopefully it'll make us a little better.
Let's talk about the conference a minute. Tell us what best team in the conference.
No doubt, hands down, Decatur MacArthur. I watched U-High beat Rochester the other night by 15, 20.
Yeah.
Really?
MacArthur goes to U-High and beats them by 30. I think MacArthur is talented enough to make a run at the end. So.
Same coach they've had for a while over there?
Yeah, same guy.
Tyrese Bryson,
yeah. One of Greg's teammates.
I was just going to say.
another ISU alum, but in these games now, I mean, I don't know, we look forward a little bit to the Collinsville tournament. Those pairings and seedings have to be coming out here shortly.
I've seen a lot of them. Centralia's got theirs out. DeKalb's got theirs out. They're coming out. And I think this weekend or first part of the week we'll get our pairings. So Tuesday night's game really kind of set us back. If we could have picked that one off, I would have think we would have gotten a pretty good pairing.
And as far as the station, we'll be able to show those this year and all that? Or no?
Collinsville?
What's that?
Welcome to the show.
Hey, Lloyd, we're over here.
So no video for Collinsville, and we didn't have video last night because Rochester was part of the NFHS, which is unfortunate for Lincoln people, but I mean,
that's becoming more of a thing, and luckily, well, not luckily, but Chatham's got both Huddle and NFHS. So.
Well, tell us a little bit, because I don't think the majority, including me, understand how that all works, and that the school does make money off of that.
I can't answer that, Joe. I do know that if you sign on with a NFHS, they provide all cameras and everything free of charge, and then there is a fee to get online. I think it's like $13 a month.
I have it because I've been watching some football across the state.
And you can watch across the country.
Yes.
A good friend of mine coaches down in Florida, and I watch his games.
Remember Joe Landis? Do you remember Joe Landis?
I know Joe.
One of his good friends.
His son just played for the 5A state championship in Arizona. He's an all-state linebacker.
Really?
They did lose the game, and I was trying to get it to work and find the game and couldn't get it to work, and I don't know what was wrong with it. But anyway, yes, I know you can watch it everywhere, but I just didn't know how it worked for. What's the incentive for the school to do it?
I'm not sure. I don't know if there's a payback. I don't know.
Because having his hometown field and all the stuff on, that's a big deal. You hate to lose it.
Yeah.
There you go. So I guess we don't know too much. I thought Neil might know something about it.
No, he doesn't know a lot.
Lloyd, he doesn't know anything.
Lloyd, he's not.
It's something we got to look into, and we'll have Sam Knox on next week. He'll tell us all about it.
Well, it is tied to the IHSA.
Yeah.
It is. they promote that.
Did you have an opportunity to talk with Sam last weekend? He was doing a little reffing over at the BLS
A little
Center.
bit, yeah. He's a pretty good official.
Yeah.
I don't mind him on a game, but they won't assign him to our games.
No.
With his former ties, and I don't understand that. So, but.
Well,
it's because you get all the calls.
Yeah, he got them all last night. Well, Coach, unfortunately, all the activities at Lincoln Community High School today are canceled, including the Rayler basketball game. Looks like this is going to continue till later on this afternoon. So no games, and so you get a day off.
Yeah, well, here before it gets too deep, I think we're going to do our scheduled 10 o'clock shoot around.
Okay.
And so the kids, get them in, get them out real quick, and but we'll start preparing. We do play Springfield Southeast on Friday,
Yep.
which is a non-conference game, so we're going to use a shot clock.
Okay.
Then Saturday you turn around and play Springfield High, which is a conference game, which we will not use the shot clock. But with Springfield High, you don't have to worry about shot clock.
No. Saw, watched a little bit of the Southeast and the Eisenhower game last Saturday. Those teams look a little down this year.
Yeah.
I mean, a little sloppy. Now, that doesn't say they're not going to improve, but, if you watch the film on them, you're not probably going to get a whole lot out of it.
Yeah, well, I as a coach, you never overlook anybody, and they've got athletes that can run up and down the floor and can pressure you, and if we're not prepared to play, those type of teams are the ones that gives us fits. So we won't overlook them.
No. Well, Coach, thanks for coming in today. We look forward to several more weekends with you, and it's a much better interview with you after a win. But so let's keep getting those wins, and like I said before, this team's only going to get better, and figure some things out. And I think we got to find a way to get Comnick open a little bit, because that's going to be the game plan night in and night out.
And again, I mentioned it earlier. If you want to score points, if the IHSA wants points on the board, they got to eliminate that. So,
well, Joe, get on it. Joe knows people.
We'll get some changes done.
Okay.
Hopefully by the first of the year, if not by July 1st.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll have something done.
All right, Coach, thanks for coming in, and we'll talk to you Friday night.
Okay, thank you.
All right, let's take a commercial break. We come back, we'll have more here on the Cheap Seats on WLCN 96.3 FM.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 20.
Worried about your friend but don't know how to reach out?
You can say how are you or get a fake tattoo. You can ask with an app if it works for you. You can chat with them in VR. It's so good. If you think you should check in, yeah, you should. Whatever gets you talking.
Reach out to a friend about their mental health.
Whatever gets you talking.
Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
This is Piper Whiteman from the 2024 Lady Railers State Champion Basketball Team, and you're listening to Cheap Seats on WLCN.
FM, broadcasting live from Copper and Oak. And joining us now on the phone line is Mr. John Barton. And good morning, John.
Hey, Coach Ryan, how are you?
Good, my man. How you doing? That was
just getting amped up for the big game, beat Navy.
Big game, and John's calling us all the way from Colorado. How's the weather in Colorado? You there?
Hello? Yep.
We lose you?
Nope, I'm here. It's just a little echoey. I'm sorry.
Well, I just wondered how the weather was out there in Colorado. Maybe not.
Weather.
Yeah, Coach, you sound like you're in a room like three or four rooms away.
Well, we've got our tech guy working on that.
I can hear the production manager real easily.
Well,
hey, it wouldn't be live radio if things didn't get a little sideways.
Yeah.
Well,
stay with us.
There's always technical difficulties.
Is there if we hang up and call back, Jim, does that help? I don't know. We may do that. We may.
I got all my notes right here, ready to talk about the game.
Okay. Well, can you hear me?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me, John?
Maybe the producer can relay the questions and I'll answer them as best I can.
Hold on. I'm gonna text him and tell him.
Well, let's try to call you back and see if we can get a better connection here.
All right, yeah. I sent him a text. We're gonna call up, hang up.
Okay, I'll hang up and I'll answer when you guys call back.
Okay. See you. Okay, so we'll just give it a minute. We'll give it a minute, and we'll talk about something else. John Barton is an ex-Railer athlete. Ran off to West Point, done some. He has the insight to the Army-Navy game that we kind of all, us guys like me, we don't understand everything going on with the Army-Navy game, and it's very, very interesting. And I believe it's like the 125th meeting or something. They've been playing each other forever.
I know the daughter and my brother seem to have a little rivalry going on, so we'll see. We'll see how this year plays out. Last year Navy took it, and looked like Army was the team to beat. So
yeah, I think it's always a great game. I think it's a 6-point spread this year. Navy's favored by 6, probably the little better team. Playing out in Baltimore, Maryland. Playing where the Baltimore Ravens play. That place is packed. It's sold out like in July. The game's sold out.
Yeah,
very interesting.
They don't have a problem selling that one out.
Yeah, no problems there.
All right, it looks like we got John back on the air.
That's so much better, Coach.
Yeah, look at us. We're good.
Jim wiggled a couple of wires, and now we're good.
Hey, just the old power down and power back up.
That's exactly right. Hey, John, first of all, we have listeners that haven't heard you talk on here before. We want to go back through a little bit of your background. I know you don't like to talk about yourself, but you're ex-Raider. What year did you graduate?
98. And then my brother, Bill, who played middle linebacker for y'all, graduated in 01.
Wow. Billy Boy, how's Billy Boy doing?
He's doing good. He's down in Sherman with his family. He's building himself up a little real estate empire down there. He's doing very well.
Good. He's a good boy, too. You Bartons were good boys.
We tried. We were raised right, Joe,
Yeah, a lot of beatings when you were young, right? that helps.
Spare the rod, spoil the child, right?
Very true. Now, I want you to tell a little bit about how you went to West Point and how you get that. Just give us a little update us a little bit with that, because it's very interesting.
Quick synopsis. Basically, my mom took me and Bill to the Washington, D.C. area. I think it was when I was in 8th grade. I was over at, a Trojan playing for Coach Hoover, rest in peace.
Oh, yeah,
Coach Williams.
Coach Al.
And we went there first. I think it was like the second time I'd been on a plane, but one of the days to kill some time, my mom set up a tour at Arlington National Cemetery, and then we went to take a tour at the Naval Academy. And I was like, what are these academy, situations even about? And so that's what kind of piqued my interest. And then I I remember I was like, you know what, I think I'd like to try to do this because I'd like to do some sort of, military service, and go to college and get college paid for. And I remember like freshman orientation going in, and my counselor at the time was Jerry Alberts, and we were walking in and with my mom and dad, and they were like, we asked me, like, do you have any information on, any of the military academies? And they were like, Jerry dusted off an old book that he had, and it's like, yeah. And it kind of went from there, and I just had to plan it out throughout high school, like what are the things I needed to do. And I chose Army because I kind of wanted to be more with people versus, like technology. And that's how we got there.
Well, that's how you got there, but you don't just get there. And by the way, I'm wearing this nice pullover.
He's got a nice
I'm glad. I was going
pullover.
to ask you, Joe.
Oh, it's my new favorite item. It's nice.
That's the first time I've seen you wear it,
little
though.
gift. I saved it for the show.
Oh.
No, I've seen him dump food on it, actually.
Yeah, it's
I actually worked breakfast and spilled some stuff on the front of it, but it's clean.
You should have seen it. He came up. He was all proud of his new shirt, and
I got my Beat Navy hat on right now.
Yeah. It's nice. So, but I want to just for the listeners, like you started that when you went to high school. You started preparing yourself to go there.
Yeah, I mean,
it doesn't just happen.
No, but I mean, I knew a few people that kind of started the process late, but in all honesty, I graduated in 2002. My guess is the admissions process hasn't changed a lot, but it's something you want to start thinking about. I would say by the latest, the beginning of your junior year, because you got to get a congressional nomination.
Yeah, that's what
you got to write essays. You got to make sure you want to be well-rounded. Like, I was not the best student. I was a good student, but I certainly wasn't top of the class or anything like that. But I think the fact that I did athletics, I did some volunteering, did student government. That's kind of what the academies look for, is someone that's well-rounded and that they want to kind of groom and train to be leaders in the military.
Yeah, it's very impressive, to go do it, and then you're.
Well, my same year, Ray Steinfurt, he went to the Air Force Academy, and his brother Dirk Steinfurt was a senior when I was a freshman plebe at the academy. So we've had some academy boys from old LCHS.
I haven't heard from either one of those guys forever.
Yeah, but
forgot about that. But you're right.
Yep.
So this all brings you. Now we'll cut to the game behind the inside the game, not the game we're going to be playing today, but the meanings of all this and everything that goes on, because this is their Super Bowl, right?
It is. I mean, to everybody out there, it's not going to be the most aesthetically pleasing game that you're ever going to see. If there's 10 passes in the game total between both teams, I'd be shocked. But it's got a lot of tradition. That's a great way to describe it, Joe. It is the Super Bowl for these teams. If you told them, and if you gave them truth serum, if they could win every game during the season, but they had to lose this one, or lose every other game that season and win this one, they'd probably choose just to win this game.
Bragging rights.
Exactly. And
the place is jammed. I know that I think tickets sold out for it in July or something.
Yeah, it sells out every year, and this year it's in Baltimore, which personally is my favorite location they do it at. My junior year, we did it in Baltimore, and it's in the Ravens Stadium.
Yes.
And it's located right in downtown, right next to the Inner Harbor. It's easy to get in and easy to get out. God bless Philadelphia, where they've played it the most. And I think Philadelphia is a very underrated city. But the way the sports stadiums are in Philadelphia, it's kind of like Kansas City. If you got any Chiefs fans or Royals fans out there, all the stadiums are kind of just out on their own, and it's a bit of a trek to get to them. Where in Baltimore, it's very intimate, and I had a wonderful time there back in, my God, this time in the year 2000, 25 years ago.
I was just at that. I went to the stadium too not too long ago, and Pee Wee went a few years ago. Went to a Ravens game. That's a cool place.
It is.
Or they're As you prepare for the game, Navy is a 6-point favorite, I believe.
Either 6 or 6.5, depending on what books you're looking at.
And you're going to both these teams know each other, I think is the key to why you may say it's not as exciting. They just know what everybody's going to do.
They do, and that's the one advantage that Army and Navy generally have against, teams with superior talent. Teams that have, they're in the American now, but there's some 3 stars at Tulane and North Texas. But it's just it's a difficult offense, the triple option, to prepare for, but these guys on both sides, they see it every day in practice.
Yeah, that's what makes it so. And a lot of the games, the big bet's the under, right? Every year. Bet that under. It
should be. Unfortunately, last year, I was actually at the game in Landover, Maryland, which is a dump of a stadium. And
really?
To add insult to injury, Army played their worst game of the year last year and lost 31-13. So the under did not hit last year, but I have to think that Coach Monken, who is an Illinois guy, Millikan graduate, and I've got to think he's going to have the guys ready and try to get a little vengeance or revenge this year against Navy, because last year was, to be completely honest, was an embarrassment.
And they've been talking about it since. Yeah,
they have. Yeah.
So I agree.
They have to have a horrible taste in their mouth, and especially for the seniors that played last year that were juniors. Like they want to go out on a higher note, and they have an opportunity to keep the Commanders and Chiefs trophy, which I think they have now for 3 straight seasons. So, which is the longest in the history of that trophy for Army.
So tell us about at the end of the game or whatever. Don't they all take the field?
So they do it. Actually, all the academies do it after every game, but it's really magnified during this one because you sing your alma mater, and the kind of the phrase is "sing last." So the losing team, both teams go over to. If it was Navy, they go over to the midshipmen. If it's Army, they go over to the cadets. They sing the alma mater, and then they run over to the other side of the field on the winning side and sing that alma mater. So you want to sing last.
It's very cool. I mean, I watched it. Since you've told me about it, I've paid attention and watched it. And for people out there, we got a blizzard going on here today. You're sitting around.
I know. Apparently that Bears game tomorrow is going to be reminiscent of the Ice Bowl with the Packers and the Cowboys back in the day.
Which will be awesome. But yeah, you're sitting around today inside watching sports. Watch this Army-Navy game. I find it it's very interesting. Just the whole concept of all it. And both teams are pretty good, headed to bowl games, right? You're going to...
Yeah, they are. Army's only 6-5, but in all honesty, they blew a couple games this year. They really should probably be 8-3. And most of the games they've lost outside of East Carolina were all really tight games in the fourth quarter. To be honest with you, I have not watched a snap of Navy football this year, but all you need to know about Navy is their quarterback, Blake Horvath. He's gone back-to-back seasons with over 1,000 yards rushing and 1,000 yards passing, and he's the first guy to do that since Lamar Jackson at Louisville. He's a very good college player. Yeah. So if you have anybody out there, I am not a bettor myself, but something that maybe you want to look at is I would go for a Horvath passing and rushing touchdown today if they want to make
that's probably out there.
But don't blame me if it doesn't hit.
We're going to give your cell number out after the show, so they can get their juice back. Where are you going to go watch the game at today? Got a place?
You know what? I usually try to get a group of folks together and go to a local pub that's near where I live, but everybody's kind of busy this year, so I'm going to be down in my my rec room with a couple of friends that are graduates and my fiance and our dog, and we're just going to kind of keep it low key this year.
I was going to bring that up.
Now, if Army wins, who knows what's going to happen after the game, but those are the plans for watching the game.
Well, I was going to bring that up. You are recently engaged. Congratulations.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Somebody, it took a little while, but I finally found somebody that it's going to make an honest man out of me. She's a wonderful gal, Leyland.
They were cool pictures you sent. You waited a long time and put together a nice little thing.
I appreciate it.
You're romantic.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, who would have thought? Well, you probably had years of training.
Clearly, I'm 45. I'm going to be 46 in 2 weeks. Lots of hits and misses, and you learn a lot more from your mistakes than from your successes.
Sure. I can't believe you're that old, and as aging myself.
Yeah, Joe.
You were come on, Coach. You were a young buck when you were coaching us.
Now not so much.
I think I was about 10, wasn't I?
Yeah.
My lands. You're that old's unbelievable.
Now he's full of titanium and
your buddy. John Allison had a big year this year over there at SHG.
He did. I listened to all those games. And it's nice that you can get that on like the internet radio. And man, other than the first game of the season, I mean, geez, they could have won every other one. It was just. But I think obviously they're at Sacred Heart. They're going in the right direction, and John's a hell of a coach, and it's only a matter of time until they host that trophy again at Sacred Heart.
Yeah, 100%. He's done an excellent job of getting that rebuilt and up and running. And I know you and I were going back and forth listening to it on the radio with text messages. And they had Rochester on the ropes and couldn't pull it off.
Well, and they had Chatham on the ropes too.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they did. Yeah, played well against those guys.
Yep.
Well, you know what? We always enjoy a visit, or at least I do, with you on the. These guys kind of sit in silence, but I do. You guys got any questions for? Throw something at him. Give him a numeric.
You won't give us an opportunity. You haven't
pop something at him.
Listen, we know you guys have some history, and it's kind of catching up when people call in like this. So I mean, it's good to hear the stories, Joe.
I appreciate the opportunity to talk about this game, and CBS at 2 p.m. for you all. Yep. And I always appreciate the opportunity, Coach.
Well, no, you call it any time. You have a lot of wisdom about this. We like to. I've learned a lot about this game. It's made me, more interested in it since I've learned all about it. So,
even if you have no connection to either the academies, it should be. If you have the means and the time, it's a heck of a sports bucket list event to attend.
Yeah,
just don't ever go to the one in Landover, Maryland. they need to knock that stadium down. It's a dump.
Well, we'll put that on our agenda also. Hey, John Barton giving us a call from Denver, Colorado. So we get out there and watch the Army-Navy game today.
Yeah, it feels like we're in Denver, Colorado today.
Yeah. That's right. Beat Navy.
Yeah.
Sing last.
Thanks for the phone call, John. Have a good day. Good luck, my man.
I appreciate it. I'll be texting you throughout the game.
All right. Be checking on you.
All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks for coming on. John Barton.
John Barton. He's an ex-Rather athlete. And as you can tell, a bright individual and heading off to West Point.
That's a big deal.
He's an interesting story. Yeah. Not too many people pop off and go to West Point that,
no.
You know what I mean?
I don't know.
I know I wasn't invited.
Yeah, me either. All right, let's take a commercial break. We come back, we'll have more here on the Cheap Seats, WLCN 96.3 FM.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Sal Polis, 217-732-4001. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 20.
Worried about your friend, but don't know how to reach out?
You could say, how are you?
Salisbury of NBC Sports Philadelphia. I cover the Phillies, and you are listening to Cheap Seats with Joe, Jake, and Shabadoo on 96.3 FM WLCN.
Jim's got Marilyn Manson.
I think he's throwing up beautiful people. Is that beautiful people?
I don't think so.
No.
No. Yeah.
Obscene.
Why does Jim have Marilyn Manson on his
Tell you what, Jim's a
playlist?
Freak.
Wow.
Jim,
oh, Jimmy.
9 Inch Nail.
He's a fan.
That's Jim.
He's a fan.
All day.
He's a freak.
He's a roadie.
He's a freak.
Welcome back to the Cheap
Freak
Seats.
out.
WLCN 96.3 FM. All Lincoln Community High School activities canceled today due to the weather. It's still coming down pretty good. You say you're supposed to get about 7 inches today, huh?
That's what I just read. It's up to 7 inches today. So Joe likes it when it gets that deep.
Joe likes it.
Tell you what, the snow. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Oh, Jimmy.
Let it snow.
Do you have that on your?
We could build some. We could build some snowmen today. Well, we have a
snowman.
How about we have a snowball fight
building contest?
Yeah.
How about we just have a fight, Joseph?
Bend over and I'll show you. Is that off Christmas vacation?
Yeah. Might be a good one to stay home and watch today. Unfortunately, I'm going to go plow snow, but could be fun.
You know, that is fun, plowing snow in your little machine.
To me, it is fun.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it is. It's not like you're got cold or anything.
On the weather, I have the Carhartts on just in case I have to get out.
Oh, you're just trying to look.
I mean, they're all unzipped where I'm as cool as possible. But yeah, you can't. That heater will burn you out, man. You can't be
tough in there, isn't it?
It's tough.
It's a
tough
rough
conditions.
life. Rough.
I can't believe that you do what you do, but thanks for doing it. You know what I mean?
I'm there for the people.
Yeah. Oh, you're all about the people. Tell you what, it is.
It's coming down good.
Yeah. It's a blizzard, you know?
Yeah. Well, it looks like we may have a white Christmas.
Oh, it's going to be white.
More snow next week. Oh, it's going to melt?
Yeah,
I thought it was
it's going
supposed
to be up to 50, I think.
Is
by
it?
The end of the
I
week.
thought it was supposed to be like down to negative.
Just for 2 days.
This weekend, then we're going to have a muddy mess for Christmas.
Really?
It's going to be, get up into the 50s is what they're saying.
Wow. The bust the shorts back out.
We'd like to see you in some shorts.
Would you now?
Yeah.
You're weird.
Why don't you put those shorts on from 8th grade and come up to the show next week?
The coaching shorts. Remember the old coaching shorts?
Yes, I do.
Pockets and skin tight. Yeah.
We called them the John Oakes shorts. He always had those on.
Absolutely. And Coach Al wore those back in the day, too.
Oh, we all did.
He's got some, I bet you he has some pairs
He
of
still
those
got
on
them. You
there.
know he does.
Yep.
I still say before he retires, we dress him up in a uniform and let him bust out of that thing before a game. Flash the lights and announce him and let him run through the Raider gear.
All right. Well,
let's do it.
Try to get that done, Joe.
All right, we'll talk him into it.
I don't think so.
You may talk about that.
Wrong.
We can make it happen.
Make it happen.
Make it happen. Hey, so Army-Navy game today will be fun and great NFL day tomorrow.
Yeah.
5 late games.
Big U of I game today.
Yeah, U of I, Nebraska, undefeated Nebraska.
Yeah, we got a Nebraska fan
from
here.
Nebraska.
10-0. 10-0?
10-0.
10-0 Nebraska coming to Illinois. About to go 10-1.
Tell us, Jake, what do you think?
Jake, he can't even name 2 players on the Nebraska basketball team.
Listen here.
Name 2.
I'll say this.
Just say it then.
They played well to this point. No, Illinois should be a step above these guys, and it shouldn't be much of a game. But we'll see. I mean, they are ranked in the top 25 for the first time in history, it feels like. So have never been a big Nebraska basketball fan, and the reason I only pay attention to them a little bit is because the daughter's out there and she'll go to a few of the games. So, it's kind of fun to do that. But, I'm going to follow the Illini a little more.
Yeah, there he is.
In basketball.
Oh, just in basketball.
Well, I'm not going to do it in volleyball because go Big Red in volleyball.
Oh, yeah. Bandwagon guy. Bandwagon.
I'm telling you, when you got one of the greatest teams in the history of the sport, you're kind of on that. It makes it easy to jump in.
Do they have the little Jake's Furnishings patch on the volleyball uniforms?
I wish. I bet that costs like $10 million. But no.
Oh, you could get it done.
Get it done.
If I just stop plowing snow.
Or just say, make it your own on the back.
Exactly. Those girls are dominating this year.
They're good.
I mean, they're so far in the playoffs. I think they're into the Sweet 16 now.
Playoffs?
They
Good, Jim.
They have not given up a single set. Not one set in 3 rounds. So, yeah, they're top of the class. So, them in Texas look like they're could be heading into another matchup. So, we'll see how that plays out.
You will.
Yeah, I will.
Joe, you follow volleyball?
No, I don't.
I'm telling you, I think it's one of the most entertaining sports there are. So,
well, hold on. I'll say this: when I do see it or watch it, it's awesome. I mean, it is there's a definite skill to it, but it's like I don't follow it or anything.
Yeah.
I watch it during the Olympics.
Oh, it's great during the Olympics. Yeah. One of the more fun things to watch during the Olympics, both men's and women's. Yeah. I like women's a little bit more because I can actually see the ball.
Yeah.
with the men's, it's almost like hockey. It's like where to go.
Yeah, you're right. They need to put that thing they do on the puck.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's entertaining. So, but now the Illini should have a big game today. Hopefully pull off a big victory and keep rolling forward for.
Scotty's thinking about going over.
Yeah, I don't know.
This
would be tough to pull the trigger on for me.
That was not good.
Because Route 10, it's all 2-lane.
You're going to go 40 miles an hour.
We'd have to leave now.
You're going to park out there and then let that snow all just sit in your car for 3 hours.
You could just sit in the comfort of my home and just watch it.
No, just by the time the game starts, the snow will basically be done. Then by the time you come out, it'll all be cleared.
Oh, will it? You gonna run the old skid steer down Route 10 for me?
Stay home, put something on the grill, Scotty.
The grill? You grilling in this?
George Foreman is what he. George Foreman grill. Yeah.
All right. Jeez. Well, yeah, we got some football tomorrow. The Bears are at home against Cleveland. We need to win this one. A good game last week against Green Bay. The Bears had a chance there late to tie it up. Unfortunately, it didn't go our way. But yeah.
You know what? They held true to how it's been, though. Their first half is
crap.
Awful. And the second half, they make all these adjustments, and they come out, it's like, where was this team?
Yeah, the first half.
I mean, and they outscored them in the second half, didn't they? I believe they did.
Well, yeah, but couldn't get it done. Still,
was there at the end though. So
yeah,
made it entertaining.
You know what's the greatest story this weekend in the NFL?
Tell us, Joe.
One of my all-time favorites coming back.
Oh,
Joe Theismann?
Philip Rivers.
Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers coming back to the Colts.
40. How old is he?
44. He hasn't played since 2020. He's been coaching high school football, and he's going to pop back out there in the NFL. I think he's a good dude, and he was a competitor. I think it's fun.
I think he's going to be hurt.
I'm going to tell you what. How can you even be ready for this? You know what I mean? Like.
Well, he did play in it for like 20 years. So.
I don't care. He's 44 years old, and you got some 20-year-old kids flying at you.
He can't be in shape.
No. Did you see him?
Yes.
And it's like, he's what he thought. Or so I heard him talking on something. He's funny. He just said, you know what? Why not? I'm going to give it a shot. If these guys can protect me, I can throw the ball. You know, well, good luck.
Give me my millions and.
Yeah. I hope it goes well for him. It's a good story.
What do you think that contract looks like?
Well,
I mean, that's late in the season like that. What do you think that contract looks like? That's got to be
it'll come out there, won't it?
I would think, yeah.
I haven't seen it. I don't know. But, you know, he has 10 kids. So he's got some. He does.
Good for him.
So he's going to have some college to pay for and stuff. So he
needs that. Money. He needs that paycheck.
Yeah.
Dan Duff tuning in today.
Danny Duff.
He wants to give a shout out to Coach Al. Congratulations on everything, and keep it rolling.
I used to take Danny to the hoop back at Carroll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the hoop.
To the hoop, he said.
I hope you're still watching, Danny.
He's probably laughing right now.
He hit me in the head with an apple one time. And
an apple?
Haven't been as close ever since.
Yeah, he did, too. He could throw a baseball, too.
Well, fellas, it's 10 o'clock. That means our show is over. Don't cry. It's okay. Jake's got snow to plow.
Got snow to plow.
Joe's got.
I got things to do.
Things to do.
The rest of you guys got nothing to do.
Well, true.
If I was you, I'd drive over to that game.
Yeah, that's going to do it for us. Thank Coach Al for coming in and Mr. John Barton for calling in. And we'll talk to you next week on the Cheap Seats.
Good day.
This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. This program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.